What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Knab and Ro Show. I'm here with my compatriot and partner in crime, Ro. Say hi, Ro.
Hi, kids.
And welcome back to the podcast.
Yay!
Woo! So, what are we talking about this week, Ro?
We are going to do another bracket.
Yeah.
And we are going to do superheroes from Marvel and DC. So we'll see who triumphants over all of those awesome superheroes. And I am going to say that I feel at a disadvantage because I don't know about all of these
Yes. So
superheroes.
this is where Google's going to come into play.
Yeah, like I've heard of them. I may not have seen the movies, or clearly I don't read the comics. So this could be interesting. I may just have to pick on who was hotter in which movie, who looks better in the uniform, who has the coolest sounding name. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to come to a decision on some of these, but it will be glorious, and we will triumph.
Okay, so yes, there are some here that we don't necessarily know a lot about. That we'll talk about. I'll Google it and then read off their abilities, and we can make our own assumption on as far as who we think would be better and whatnot. So
yeah, absolutely.
And also, a disclaimer, because I know y'all were all pissy about the Disney movies, like, you didn't put this one in there, you didn't put that one in there. It's like, okay, I get it. There are a ton of superheroes out there. We're not doing any of the villains. It's just superheroes and just ones we found that we're just going to do. So,
yeah.
And if we missed your favorite superhero, oh well. It's
sorry.
Too bad. So, here we go. And actually, if you guys want to, go to the bracket, make your own, and then take a picture of it and post it on Facebook when we post everything up, and let us know who your choices would be. That'd be exciting.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, let us know which ones we should have included, shouldn't have included. I mean, like I said, half of these things I recognize the name, but I can't tell you what they do, where they come from, etc. So, yeah, it should be great.
Okay, shall we dive in?
Yeah, go ahead. You lead the show on this one.
Okay, so it's basically going to be broken up into certain regions. Now, it's, let me pull it up here. It's the metropolitan, or metropolis, sorry, I always want to say metropolitan. Metropolis region, so like Superman's region. Gotham region, so the area where Batman's from. The Baxter region, which is like Daredevil, Captain America, Blackwood, all that, and the Westchester region, which has Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, Hulk, all that good jazz. Don't really worry about the regions and whatnot, but just in case you're curious, that's what they are. So, here we go.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Ro?
I am as ready as I will ever be.
Okay, should we cue the music again or just play through? What do you think?
We can play the music.
And cue the music.
That was fun.
Alright. Yay, music. Woo! So.
It makes me want to dance. It's great.
It makes you just shut up and dance.
Yeah.
Just do it. Okay, so this one for me is going to be a no-brainer. So we're in the first region here, the top region, first 8. And it is going to be Superman versus Black Canary. Now, I don't really know much about Black Canary whatsoever. Apparently,
me either. Yeah. Apparently, he's a bird that's black.
She?
Oh, it's a she?
She, yes.
Oh, well then.
A superheroine, or heroines, or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
So, let's see here. Her abilities are, she's an expert at martial arts and hand-to-hand combat. She has an ultrasonic scream and flight and glide. So her ultrasonic scream can help her fly, I guess, or something like that. Yeah, but
does she have like a helmet with a beak on it? Like,
no,
what does she look like?
She's just has like ripped tights with black tight leather suit in like a black vest.
Okay.
So basically, your stereotypical, hey, she's a hot superhero, and let me just put
Right.
some tight leather on her. Anyways,
Sure.
but
Yeah.
but honestly, she's gonna get whomped by Superman, so that's not even a question for me.
Yeah, agreed. Superman. Yeah.
Superman,
Yay, Superman.
all the way. Yes.
Superman.
Okay. Now here's an interesting one. The next two is Green Arrow versus Hawk Girl.
Uh-huh.
Now, to my knowledge, Hawk Girl is close to the same, except she has... What does she have? She has wings. She has the beak, so she's the one that has the yellow top, the green pants.
Right.
Carries like a magical mace or something. Her... What is it? Oh. It says her powers or ability. Explosion! And that's all it says.
Because hawks explode. Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
I don't know enough about this hero, but I mean, okay, so Green Arrow is a human, but he's a good marksman, right?
Uh-huh.
But I feel like Hawk Girl might be a lot stronger. But I don't know. That's tough. Green Arrow is pretty awesome,
See,
though.
when I hear Green Arrow, I think of like Legolas and Lord of the Rings and like all these Robin Hood, all these archers, manly archers. So I think I'm gonna go with Green Arrow on this one. I think he would beat out Hawk Girl.
I'll agree with you on that one.
Yeah, I mean, explosions are nice, but you got to be a little bit more well-rounded than explosions to be your...
Hey, all I know is Green Arrow has exploding arrows, so he can also be explosive.
Well, yeah, alright. Green Arrow it is.
Okay. So, the next category is The Flash versus Shazam.
Shazam!
So, Shazam is, in my opinion, like a Superman knockoff. He has, like, the super strength, he can fly, similar type costume. He gets his powers from, like, a mystical wizard or something like that, and every time he says Shazam, he goes from, like, a kid to this, like, beefy superhero. And Flash is, I don't know if you know this, is the fastest character in the DC world, or DC Marvel world.
I've watched Big Bang, okay? Like, I know what the Flash is about.
Okay.
Thank you, Big Bang Theory.
So, what are you saying, though? Like a Superman-ish type character, or the Flash?
I'm gonna go with the Flash, because he's flashy.
Yeah. I just feel like the Flash has so much things that he can do. I mean, with his speed, he can turn back time or something like that. You know, there has to be something epic about that.
Yeah.
And Shazam being a kid, a mind of a child that can turn into a superhero, that just doesn't seem good. I don't know.
I mean, there can only be one Superman, so...
Yeah, and Superman will whoop his butt anyway, so might as well just cut him down and give Flash a chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not, like, telling you what the future is going to be or anything. So, okay, the next one is Wonder Woman versus the Atom. And I don't know anything about the Atom, so we're going to look that one up, too.
I don't know anything about the Atom, but I love Wonder Woman, and I'm going to go with Wonder Woman anyway, no matter how cool the Atom is, because Wonder Woman, roar, like, she's great.
The Atom's powers. The Atom possesses the power to alter his size down to the subatomic level while retaining his natural strength level. This is accomplished by using the remnants of a white dwarf star made into a belt buckle worn with his costume. So, if he loses his belt buckle or something happens to that belt buckle, he's SOL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Wonder Woman. I just don't know enough about the Atom to say it, and I know Wonder Woman is like the bee's knees.
It seems like he would be, I'm not really sure I'd want to be that, because it's not very secure sounding.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll finish this bracket, kind of like how we did the Disney one, so we'll
finish no, that's totally fine. Yeah.
Okay. The Sweet Four.
Yes!
The final four in this bracket. The first one is Superman versus the Green Arrow. I just
Still gonna go with Superman.
yeah, it's Superman. You just can't beat Superman. Green Arrow, like what's he gonna do? Well, now mind you, if people might argue with me and say if Green Arrow had a kryptonite arrow, that's it for Superman. But,
True.
But let's
True.
be honest. I feel like
But
Superman's more
Superman
intelligent.
can dodge those arrows real quick.
Oh yeah, he's super fast. He's like right up there with the Flash. Flash is faster, but Superman is like right up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Green Arrow, you could be smart and tricky like that, but no. I mean, Superman could just super speed fly into you and nail you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I bet that one's going to get a lot of pushback, but...
It could, but I'm still sticking to Superman.
Uh-huh. Okay. So the next one is Flash versus Wonder Woman.
I'm going to still stick with Wonder Woman.
I agree. Especially if you saw the DC flick, right?
So good.
He did a really good job portraying the Flash. I really thought he did a good job. He was funny, comic, all that jazz, but he didn't seem to be nearly as strong as the others.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Wonder Woman has a little bit more, I don't know, she is trained in a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she's stronger than the Flash, even.
Oh, very much so.
You know, like she's an Amazonian woman. I mean, come on now.
Power of a god.
So, yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want that? And she's got a cool whip. Yeah, she's got a cool whip, too.
Invisible plane.
Yeah. Chris Pine in the greatest movie. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're at the final two in the bracket. It is going to be Superman versus Wonder Woman. I'm sorry, but Superman would just rock her face.
I disagree.
No,
I'm going with Wonder Woman. No.
No way. There's no way.
No.
We're gonna Google this and see what the world says.
Superman. Power of seduction.
Pfft, Superman would do that. He's in love with Lois Lane. Come on now.
No, they both got brown hair. It's okay.
Let's see what the comics say.
She has the whip of wonder. I'm gonna go with Wonder Woman on this. Girl power. Brar.
Oh my god. His durability, blah 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 blah. Superman wins.
Nope, Wonder Woman does.
Superman all day. Okay, that's fine.
I'm going with Wonder Woman. Nope, we can agree to disagree on this, like we did with the Disney movies. Our things were different. Our brackets were different.
Absolutely, and it's okay to be wrong every now and then.
Yeah,
I understand.
Oh my gosh. You just wait, sir.
Hey, Superman's my boy.
Wonder Woman, girl power.
He's my boy. Oh my gosh.
She can kick some butt.
Okay. So Superman is the winner there.
No.
All right, next bracket. We're moving down to the Gotham area. This one is just silly, but Batman versus Robin. Come on now.
I mean, Batman is way far superior than Robin.
Yeah.
By a long shot. I mean, he doesn't have as cool toys as Batman does.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like his suit's a little bit better too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm going with Batman.
Hold on a second here. Who is the strongest version of Superman? I forget what it's called. Like, what is it? Superman Prime 1 million. He is the most epic Superman ever. There's no way Wonder Woman will be able to beat Superman Prime. Never, ever. We're gonna talk about this later. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on it. Okay, so this next one to me is a very difficult one. If you've watched the show, for example, Supergirl, there's the Martian Manhunter versus Supergirl.
So I'm not familiar with the Martian Manhunter, but I am a huge Supergirl fan.
Mm-hmm.
So just because I don't know a lot about Martian, I'm going to go with Supergirl. I still to this day enjoy the 1985 movie. I didn't really watch there was a series of Supergirl, and I never really got into that.
It's cool. I've watched it.
Yeah, tried to get into it, and I just didn't do anything for me.
Mm-hmm.
But the movie, I love the movie and the 85 version.
God, it's
and
so old. I
great.
remember watching it. I tried
Yes,
to
it
rewatch
is.
it. I just couldn't do it. Because I remember I watched the whole thing. It's just so old.
Yeah.
I just couldn't.
I know. Well, and it's funny too because I remember, and this is totally digressing from Marvel versus DC, but I watched Flight of the Navigator the other night.
Oh, that's a
And-
great one.
Great. I mean, I'd seen it before, right? I hadn't seen it in years though. Like legit, probably elementary school. So it's been a good 20 years since I've seen it, and I enjoyed it. I think way more as an adult than I did as a kid, because this kid I was like, oh, it's kind of boring in these parts and stuff, but rewatching it as an adult, I was like, oh, this is so good. Why don't I watch this more?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to rewatch that.
But I feel like
that movie.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the same thing with Supergirl movie. I watched a lot as a kid, hadn't seen it in a really long time. Rewatched it as an adult and was like, oh, this brings back so many memories. It's great. I love it. It's a different perspective as an adult than as a child. And anyway,
Yeah,
so that's kind of where I went with that. But yeah.
I'll say Supergirl as well. I feel like the Martian Manhunter, he's very good. He's a shapeshifter, so he can fly. He has all his super strength. He's awesome like that. But I just feel like the Kryptonian is just a little bit more strong than him overall.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. People probably disagree with me on that one, but I don't know enough about him, the comics, to really say it. But
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is Aquaman versus Cyborg. And you know
No,
what?
Aquaman, hands down. How
Okay.
can you not?
I agree with that with Aquaman, but I mean, I feel like people give Aquaman so much crap. Oh, he can talk to the fish. Oh yeah, he can talk to the fish. He's also super strong. He has incredible, the incredible strength. I mean, I don't know. I like Aquaman as well. And then Cyborg is just all this data and all that stuff. But I'm gonna agree.
Yeah. Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Great.
this one's silly. Green Lantern versus Batgirl.
I'm gonna go with Batgirl, just because I want women power.
This one, girl power. So
Girl power.
retrospectively, if you look at the power of the Green Lantern, the power of will, and all that stuff from the ring and yada yada yada, Batgirl wouldn't stand a chance, realistically.
Wait, there's a ring?
The
I
Green
thought it was a
Lantern?
lantern.
Well, there's a lantern, but the power comes through the ring. They have to wear the ring, and they get their power through the lantern. Or the power of will. I don't know all of it about it, but basically, he has
Seems
all this
weird
stuff
to
he
me.
could do. I don't see Batgirl standing a chance against him.
Yeah, I'm going with Batgirl.
It's okay. You're all stuck in girl power and whatnot.
Here, let me break out my Green Lantern. It'll save the Earth. Okay.
Oh my god! Now you're just being snarky, Ro. You're being way snarky. All right. So going back, Batman.
Although I will say, the only thing I know about Green Lantern is that is where Blake Lively and what's his face met and got married and have super cute kids.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, thank you.
Mhm.
Yep, that's where they met, on that movie.
And people
That's all I
always
know
give him
about that
crap
movie.
About that too.
Yeah,
They
they're
love
cute.
him as Deadpool, but give him crap about. I liked Green Lantern movie. I thought it was great. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I never saw it, but still going with Batgirl.
Okay. So Supergirl versus Batman.
Oh,
I'm gonna say Batman on this because
yeah.
he did take out Superman at one point.
Yeah, he's got a lot more fun toys too,
Mm-hmm.
like the Batmobile, and yeah, I would agree with that. I would say Batman would beat Supergirl, unfortunately, but
Well, actually, technically in the movie, he didn't take out Superman. It was pretty much a draw between them. It was Doomsday that ended up killing Superman.
haven't seen the movie.
Oh, well, it's been long enough. It's your
Thanks.
fault. It's your own fault. If you haven't watched it now, you wouldn't have watched it.
That's true. I probably
you have a
would.
slew of movies to watch to
I
catch up
know.
on. Yeah.
So many homework assignments.
Oh, man. All right. Aquaman versus Green Lantern.
Aquaman.
I agree. We're just
Yeah.
going to go from there. And
Yeah.
the final, the Taste de la Resistance, Batman versus Aquaman.
Ugh, so tough.
I'm gonna give my buddy some love who's obsessed with Batman. I'm gonna say Batman. I just
Really?
feel like with all his money, his intelligence, his gadgets, and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
may
like
have the upper hand.
Yeah, I think he'll do more of the research and planning over Aquaman, who would just go in there balls to the wall and hope to take him out. You know what I mean? And Aquaman is no Superman by any means. So
It's true.
yeah. So I'll
But
say,
Jason Momoa looks so cute.
oh my gosh. Next week on the Knab and Ro Show, which superhero is the cutest?
Yes, that'd be the greatest one ever.
We'll do something
right.
like that. The celebrities
Yeah,
played
I
certain
think it'd be
ones, which
great.
ones are cute.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll do
yeah, that'd be fun. Okay, I'll go with Batman over Aquaman.
Oh, heavens
We'll do that.
sakes. Okay, we're moving into the Baxter region. So the top of that is Captain America versus Star-Lord. Star-Lord is from Guardians of the Galaxy. He has a couple gadgets. He doesn't have any like special powers. I think Captain America would womp him, to be honest.
I would agree with that. I don't know a lot about Star-Lord, but I know a little bit about Captain America, and I would agree.
Okay, and that is settled.
Captain.
Captain. So Jessica Jones versus Daredevil.
I don't know who Jessica Jones is. I mean, I feel like it's just, I don't know.
Jessica
An actress
Jones'
is-
powers. Her abilities are superhuman strength and durability, flight, skilled hand-to-hand combat, and expert detective.
Oh, so she's just like a super duper Nancy Drew.
I guess. I'm gonna say that could be Daredevil, who's just a blind guy with heightened senses. You know. I'll give this person I don't know the benefit of the doubt and say Jennifer Jones would beat Daredevil.
You mean Jessica Jones?
Yeah, her. Whatever.
Yeah, I could go with a superior Nancy Drew. I'll go with that. Girl power. Go. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll go with that. All right, the next one I think is insanely difficult. Spider-Man versus Deadpool. The part of me wants to say Deadpool because of regeneration and everything, and all that good jazz. And Spider-Man.
You know who isn't on here is Elektra.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought Jessica Jones was, to be honest.
Yeah.
And Elektra versus Daredevil would have been definitely a harder pick.
Maybe that's for another one that we do.
Yeah, that could be for another one.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Spider-Man.
Why?
Because he can kiss upside down.
Oh, for God's sakes, Ro. Oh, my God. This podcast is going downhill.
And I don't know if you've ever seen the guy that played Spider-Man recently. Was it Tom something? He did an amazing lip sync battle with
Oh my
Zendaya
good
and
God.
just kicked arse. So
Hold
I'm
on
gonna
a
go
second
Spider-Man.
here. Are we being like fanboys and girls here to figure out who we like, or are we going by the actual powers? Like, what the heck?
Well, I mean, I gave the preface that
Okay,
I don't know
so
half this stuff.
here's what we're doing, everybody. Ro's off doing her own thing, and we'll talk about the powers. How's that?
Oh my gosh. Okay, fine.
So she says Spider-Man. I say Deadpool just because I think he's better than Spider-Man, in my opinion.
I'm going with Spider-Man.
Okay, moving on. So the very last one is Thor versus Black Widow, and that's not even a competition.
Yeah,
let's just
Thor.
Thor.
Dur.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hammer of Justice. Hello.
Oh man. So we're in the final four in this region. So Captain
Oh, yeah.
America versus Jessica Jones. I'm
gonna
gonna
go
say
with Captain
Captain
America.
America. Yeah, because he
Yep.
was worthy to hold Mjolnir, which is Thor's hammer. He was worthy.
Oh,
That's what I say.
yeah.
But you haven't even seen that movie either, have you?
Nope.
Oh my God, Ro, we need an intervention. And then Spider-Man versus Thor or Deadpool versus Thor, and I'm just gonna say Thor.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Thor too.
He's the God of Thunder. He's basically the biggest badass on the Avengers, in my opinion.
And he's cute.
Oh, for God. Chris Hemsworth. Goodness gracious. Now, the very difficult decision between Captain America and Thor.
I'm gonna go with Thor.
I'm gonna say Thor as well. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a god. He's the god of thunder.
Yeah.
I mean, Captain America's great and all, but I think they'd be very close. Stats.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that.
And Captain with Mjolnir compared to fighting Thor with Stormbreaker. Those are the two weapons, if you didn't know. I think it would be a very, 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 very close match. But if it was just regular Captain America with just a shield, Thor would crush him.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is going to be an interesting one. Okay. Deep. So the next region that we're going to is called the Westchester region. And the first in the brackets is Iron Man versus Ant-Man.
Iron Man, sure.
Iron Man, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean,
but then at the same time, there was a time when Ant-Man in the Civil War went into the armor suit of Iron Man, pulled a bunch of stuff, and made him just his suit not work.
oh, well, that's not a very nice superhero.
Yeah, well, they were all fighting. Captain America versus everybody else. It's just kind of how it was going.
Yeah.
But I still would say Iron Man. He's a little bit smarter. He would find a way to get around it. Like, he now has the nano suit, right? So it's not just a suit of armor. It literally covers his body, so Ant-Man couldn't get in at that point.
Oh, well, see? He learned from his mistakes.
There you go. There you go.
That gives him the upper hand.
That's right. All right. Next one is Captain Marvel versus Doctor Strange. Now, I feel like there's going to be a lot of debate on this one between people. Captain Marvel is, without a doubt, one of the strongest heroes out there. Easily.
Okay. I don't know anything of the two, so...
Yeah. So, Doctor Strange...
Feed me information.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like I told you earlier, Captain Marvel has... She came in contact with this substance or whatever, this cloud of whatever from space, and became this super all-powerful chick, right? And then Doctor Strange became a wizard, basically, a space wizard, as I forget who called it that. But he is like the leader of everything that controls the whole mystic arts part of the world. So there's like regular Earth, and there's like
pretty
the mystic
powerful.
He is pretty dang powerful. I mean, he can control time. He has all that type of stuff. So I mean, it would be interesting to see those. But then again, at the same time, Doctor Strange, I don't think really 1v1 Thanos very well. But then Captain Marvel really gave him a pounding. And that's Thanos with all the Infinity Stones. Oh man, I don't know.
There's stones?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into it. There's a whole lot
geez.
of stuff that you could talk about with that. But I'm also going to say Captain Marvel for that one. Just saying. She's pretty
Really?
She's pretty good. Oh yeah.
Alright. Okay.
But it's
Girl power.
It's such
Go.
a tough one. It is a very tough one because Doctor Strange is flipping awesome. Okay. Next bracket. How confusing was that for you, Ro?
It was a little bit, because I'm doing some research at the same thing, and I would just like to make note that Doctor Strange is played by a person that I love saying his name because it's great. Doctor Strange is played by Benedict Cumberbatch, and I love it.
You want to trump Captain Marvel and say Benedict Cumberbatch, or Doctor Strange?
Actually, I think I am, because I love Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm going to go with Doctor Strange on that one.
I'll kind of agree with you. I was on the fence about this one because Doctor Strange is a very powerful individual.
Yeah.
Like, very,
Going
very powerful.
with Doctor Strange.
Okay, let's go with that. All right.
Okay.
The next one is Scarlet Witch versus Vision. They actually had an affair.
Oh.
And not an affair, but they had love. They loved each other in the Avengers. Vision.
Wait, is Scarlet Witch the one played by Scarlett Johansson?
No, that was Black Widow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch. I know you haven't seen it, but she's the one that has like the red stuff that came out of her hands, and she can like manipulate matter and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
She has been under. She was underplayed in the movies in the comics, to my understanding, on how actual powerful she is, which is huge.
Okay,
And
right.
Vision is a creation from Iron Man and I think that if you look at the movies, and Hulk and what's the heck is his name? Ultron, who was the bad guy at the time, who is a part of the Mind Stone. So remember the Infinity Stones I talked about Thanos having the stones and how powerful he was with them and all that? Well, at one point, the Mind Stone was in the head of Vision. He can fly, he's super strong, he can pass through matter, like he's a legit dude. So this would be hard for me, but I think if they actually went at it, that Vision would destroy Scarlet Witch.
Okay.
Oh, we're just gonna leave that one there.
Well, I'm just okay. So again, haven't seen the movies, but what was the whole like? I remember memes going around about different colored dust. And those were people that like died, right? Like they were incinerated or something. Does that?
Well,
maybe
I mean,
not.
that was the end of Infinity War.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't.
So I mean,
but that had nothing to do with it. That was just Thanos snapping people out of stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's go with Vision then.
Oh, so here's something I found. It said Vision, his powers are already problematic. Add in the power of the Infinity Stone and the infinite energy of it, and the Vision is a true force to be reckoned with. They have like random words flipping highlighted here. Scarlet Witch may be able to handle him due to both of their powers from the Mind Stone, but in terms of sheer power, Vision is the winner. So that's what I was trying to convey, that like he's just already awesome, and then you add his so we'll just go
sure. Okay, Vision it is.
This is exciting. I'm enjoying this. All right, the last one, and this one I feel is not even a competition: the Hulk versus Falcon.
Hulk smash!
Hulk smash! Yeah, Hulk win versus that one. Okay.
Oh.
Now we're getting down. We have 1, 2, 3 more decisions to make before we go to the final 4, officially final 4.
Yeah.
Or final 2 battles. Anyways.
Yeah.
Iron Man versus Doctor Strange. To me, this is a no-brainer.
I'm with Iron Man.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't think he can?
Absolutely not. What the most powerful wizard, quote unquote, in the world that can manipulate time, space, matter, and everything compared to a human in a suit?
Benedict Cumberbatch. He wins.
Yeah, I was like, why did you say Iron Man?
Sorry.
I was like,
okay. Benedict
did you
Cumberbatch.
have it backwards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me.
That's why I was so confusing. There was like it was just silence. I was like, oh, what?
We'll edit that out of the podcast.
I shall not, my lady. It's gonna stay. Oh man. All right. Okay. The next one is Vision versus the Hulk.
Hulk smash.
So here's where I'm a little bit torn, because yes, the Hulk, infinite strength, the matter he gets, the stronger he gets. He has infinite strength. He has all types of powers. Oh, this one I'm gonna have to do a phone a friend. Vision versus Hulk, who would win? I'm thinking
it's gonna be Hulk.
Yeah.
He's got rage. He's got really good rage. And I'm gonna quote Kermit the Frog here and say, "It ain't easy being green."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so actually I was kind of right. So if you think about what Vision can all do, he can go through matter, right? So Hulk attacks would do absolutely zero to him. Do absolutely nothing. So Vision would destroy him in all reality.
Well, that's your opinion.
Oh. I'm saying Vision, and you can say the Hulk. That's fine.
I will.
Okay. Okay. So we are at the final 2 here. Doctor Strange versus Vision, or the Hulk, as she said. So, what would you say?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah?
Would beat out the Hulk, yes.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna say Doctor Strange would absolutely beat the whole Vision. He can manipulate time and all that jazz and the Time Stone, so yeah. Doctor Strange. Okay. Would you want to change any of your answers before we move on to the final two large decisions?
I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Are you going to change any of yours?
I'm going to say no. I mean, some of these are very difficult, but I have a pretty good understanding of who's going to win this whole thing.
Okay.
I know you're not going to agree with me at all, and you can't actually agree with me at all from what decisions you've made.
This will be fun.
Yeah, we'll just go through there.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start on the right side. So we just finished the right. Let's go back to the right. So Thor versus Doctor Strange.
Oh, that'd be a good battle. That's all I gotta say.
Yep.
A really good battle.
So if
it's a tough one.
Yeah. So I mean, overall, Thor is way more powerful than Doctor Strange, right? But Doctor Strange.
Yeah, he's got.
Could win because he has more. Yeah, powers, abilities. You know, I mean, creative tricks and all that good jazz.
Yeah. But, like if you were gonna go with like brute force, like physicality, it would be Thor hands down. But because Doctor Strange has that ability that magical ability, that does a lot.
Yeah, but it won't really do much of anything to Thor though. Like he's a god, it won't actually hurt him.
Well, says who?
I just don't think there's much that would happen. I mean. Let me put it this way: Thor was the one that, in the end, even though he already, I don't want to ruin it for you. Thor did.
I'm not.
I'm just leaving. Thor's awesome. I'm just gonna say that.
His father's Odin, rawr.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna say Thor. What are you gonna say?
Well, I don't know. Why wouldn't Doctor Strange's powers go against him?
Well,
I mean, he has a hammer. What else can he do?
He has the power of a god.
Okay, so what powers of gods does he have?
He's the god of thunder and lightning.
Okay, well, what's his face can conjure a thunderstorm too?
Because you obviously love Benedict Cumberbatch. Just say what it is. Benedict Cumberbatch.
I go Benedict Cumberbatch.
Good lord! It's not even. I'm changing all my answers to Benedict Cumberbatch. There's no such thing as Doctor Strange anymore. It's just this mystical actor. Oh, I bet if I googled Thor versus Benedict Cumberbatch, Google would just laugh at me.
Whatever.
Okay. On the left side, you have Wonder Woman versus
Batman.
And go.
I'm gonna go with Wonder Woman.
Okay, why?
Because I feel like, okay, so he's got a lot of gadgets and gizmos of plenty. I get that, but she's just like a rock star. I mean, she just, she's a rock star. She's trained in so many things and can do so many things, and she's got the power of seduction and
power of seduction. Oh my god,
it's
just a
great.
This is not power. It's just a trait. It's a learned trait.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Not everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Wonder Woman. Yep.
And mine is the classic Superman versus Batman. Now, my buddy Justin, who I think would be hilarious to have on the podcast one time, he would be up in arms, and we've talked about this many, many, many times. He'd be Batman all the way, Batman all the way, and I'm like, no, dude, Superman all the way. So I'm gonna say Superman. Sorry, Justin. Batman gets smashed.
Why Superman?
Superman, literally the only fault or the only like weakness he has is kryptonite, right? And knowing the brain, they're both very intellectual, right? Superman just doesn't need a bunch of money. He just doesn't need all that stuff. So he lives on a farm, on the Kent farm, right? He could have taken Batman out in a heartbeat. Like, even in Superman versus Batman, the only reason that he even stood a chance is because he had his super suit on, and he had, like, kryptonite bullets and stuff like that. And it still didn't take him out. Still didn't take him out. Like I said, it was Doomsday that took him out in the end.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah. Although, Justin's would be like, well, Batman had him down for the count, and then he said Martha, and then he got all emotional, blah, blah. Yeah, I get that. But I still think Superman, even especially if it was the most powerful version of Superman, not a chance. That's all I'm saying.
All right, all right.
All right, so your final two, Doctor Strange versus
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. The leader of the mystic arts and the one and only Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Versus Girl Power.
Girl Power is pretty awesome.
So what would you do?
I don't know.
That's a tough one, isn't it?
It is. It's a tough one. I think this is probably the toughest decision all bracket for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my toughest one, I would say, was Strange and Vision. For me, that was tough.
Oh, see. So hard. I'm gonna go with my gut. And I'm gonna say Wonder Woman.
Hey, and the winner's pick. The winner is Wonder Woman for the top of the cake. You think Wonder Woman could take out every single one of those superheroes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Thor would give her a run for her money, though.
Well, they're both gods.
I know.
That's why I think it would be a stalemate, to be honest.
Probably. Although she may have the upper hand because she is a girl.
Oh,
she is a woman.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Her charm. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Girl power.
Girl power.
All right. So now the final one is Superman versus Thor. Winner Superman. Boom. Easy. Done. Wash my hands of it. Superman.
But Thor's a god.
Yeah. Superman is basically a god who has powers and everything.
So why would he not win against Superman?
Superman who would win? I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
What does Google say?
Okay.
Say Thor would win.
Superman commonly holds lower back in pleasant fights. I don't really understand what you're talking about there. And I want to watch like there's these videos about Thor versus Superman. I'm gonna watch all these now. But I personally am going to say Superman, especially like I said before, if it was the most powerful version of Superman, Thor would just get spanked. Up and down, left and right. I'm just going to be honest, Superman is my favorite hero, period.
Clearly.
He's a good old country boy, right? Got all his powers, but he's one for truth and justice, and he doesn't like killing people. Like, he's just a good dude on top of it, you know what I mean?
Sure.
I just like for what he stands for, so...
Perfect.
Yeah. So Wonder Woman and Superman. Bam.
Yeah.
We have our winners.
So much fun.
Oh goodness, that was a good bracket. I really enjoyed that bracket. Yeah.
That was fun.
So do you have any final words for the listening audience, Ro, before we get out here?
No, I guess watch more. I need to watch more superhero movies, apparently.
We're homework. We're going to have a list for you.
Oh my gosh. I have like an encyclopedia of homework of movies I need to watch, apparently. But yeah, no, this was fun. We'll put the bracket up on our Facebook page. So if you and your family want to play along, definitely post who your winners are. That would be fun. Comment on that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Yes. And we do want to thank you guys so much for watching and listening to this podcast. And if you like the podcast, go ahead and jack that like button right in the nose. Excuse me. Don't forget to tell your friends and family about the Knab and Ro Show. And as always, this podcast is a wrap.
Till next time, kids.